Currently, I serve as the board chairperson. I'm the one that opens the meetings and conducts the meetings. First, I'll say it has been an enjoyable adventure for me. I started a long time ago. I wasn't on the school board, but I participated with Classroom on Wheels with Mrs. Ruth Bowden. That gave me an exposure not only to my young son that was beginning Classroom on Wheels, but a big variety of parents and what some of their struggles were with really before we got into preschool. Classroom on Wheels to me was a preschool for him. And I decided at the time I was a home mother. I stayed at home, my first child. I wanted to do more. I wanted to be really involved in his education, so I volunteered to work. My mother and father, the late William and Dorothy McKnight, were great influences on me. My dad was quiet. My mother, as I said before, was a Head Start teacher and loved it. She loved children. Oh, she would talk about them all the time. And when my mother retired, she would see some of her students now had children that were starting in Head Start, and that made her feel real good. They influenced me a lot and were always so supportive no matter what I wanted to do. They were there. I married a wonderful man, of course, Goldie, and we have 3 children, 3 wonderful little citizens that grew up here in this area. They went to the city schools first, went to Bradley Elementary, right there on Mercury, and they went from there to Oakland High School. And then they went from there to Middle Tennessee State University, so we've been kind of homegrown. My mother was a very friendly lady, I thought. As you know, when you're young, you feel like parents are just really strict and you never get to do anything. But as I have gotten older, I see a lot of my mother in me. A lot of things that I said growing up, I just wasn't going to do. I've done them all. And they were all good things, but you don't realize that until you get married and have children, that the things your parents or your mom has said, they come round in a circle. It's just start here and go all the way around. It comes back. Oh, the growth has been phenomenal. And I've been blessed to have been around a long time to see a lot of industry come in. And for the ladies, I saw the Avenue come in. So I've been really happy about the mall. We have Stones River, the Avenues, but industry has been great for education. And I have to give all the credit to the school board members and our director, our past director and our director that we have now, where they partnered with a whole lot of industry that's come in. Growth has just been more than I fathomed. And once they get here, they love it. So they're here. Beside growth, school buses. We had to buy new school buses this year. You know, the city has their own buses. Due to the influx of so many new children, thing that makes you a better board member, once you become a school board member, you're a member of the Tennessee School Board Association. They have classes just like students. School is never out for me. I still must attend classes. I was reelected recently as board chair again. I had to attend the class last week to tell me how you are to be an effective board member. It brings you through what's effective. You were there with the other board chairs. You go over the law. They talk to you about the law. They tell you relationship with other board members, relationships with your director. So it's just not you're sitting there and wondering what should I do next. It's out there for you. And another thing that makes you an effective board member, they have what they call boardmanship. You can get a pen. There are 5 levels. That means you're an ambassador for your schools. That means it's your job to go out and make the community aware of what Murfreesboro City Schools has to offer.